Your free Thursday night NFL plays are 7-1 in these videos, 88% this season. Can we make it 8-1? Another free play coming up for you on Prime here in just a moment. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down not my Washington Commanders against the Philadelphia Eagles this Thursday night at 8:15 Eastern on Prime Video. And this is a big NFC East matchup. Two best teams in the division go head-to-head on the short week. And on the surface, that normally favors the home team, and it normally favors the better team, and I think that is the Philadelphia Eagles in this game. Now, I'm doing this video early in the week because I like to get it up early for you. We've gone 7-1 since I started doing all the Thursday night videos free back in week 3. Told you I'm going to do every Thursday night game for you. We've gone 7-1 of these free plays. Let's try to make it 8-1. I do like the Eagles here. Current line -3.5, but I like it more at -3. And we might get a -3 by kickoff Thursday night. It's a little early in the week for me to have a strong reading on the public consensus, but I do see the public a little bit on Washington in this game, and that's no surprise. Public's gone 5-1 this year in which they've been a public play. The Commanders have made them a lot of money, but that came back down to earth. You know, what giveth, you taketh, right? And the the Commanders had that Hail Mary win against the Chicago Bears a couple weeks ago. Public was heavy on them against the Giants. I liked the Giants a couple weeks ago. New York misses back-to-back two-point conversions, and they failed to cover by a single point. Ow, that was frustrating. And then last week, the last-second loss against the Steelers. So 3 tight games that have gone down to the wire 3 weeks in a row. Now they have to travel on just 3 days rest and preparation. I know it's a short trip up to Philly, but still very limited practice time for the more young and inexperienced team, whereas the Eagles are the wily veterans back at home here and in a good situation. I like this matchup as well. Jaden Daniels actually had his worst game of the season last Sunday against the Steelers. 68.5 QB rating, 50% completions, no interceptions. Look, he's been great. He's only thrown 2 interceptions all season, but he also has only 9 touchdowns all season. You know, for such a high-profile, fun offense like the Commanders, after 10 games to have only 9 touchdown passes, I think that's a red flag. And now they're taking on a Philly defense that has been fantastic against the pass this season. Philadelphia on the season has given up just 5.5 yards per pass against teams that average 6.4. Now the Commanders average 7.8. There's no question this is a huge step up in class for the Eagles, and that is the devil's advocate here because the Eagles are coming off games against Dallas, Jacksonville, Giants, Browns for their last 5. But they did hold the Cincinnati Bengals on the road to just 17 points as an underdog 3 games ago, and that's pretty impressive in hindsight. So I do think this Eagles defense is much better than the Commanders' top unit. 2 good offensive teams, but the Eagles hold a substantial defensive edge. They also have the experience edge, home field with just 3 days of rest and preparation. I think it sets up well for the Eagles here. Current line is -3.5. There are some spots that have -3 juiced. I like -3 or less, but either way, I would lean towards the Eagles here on Thursday Night Football, 8:15 Eastern. Hey, look, we'll try to make that 7-1 on 8-1 record, and most of those games have not been official plays for my clients. Once again, I try to do these weeknight TV games, as many of them I can for you. I'm doing the Thursday night game every game this season. I decided back in week 3, let's do every Thursday night video here for you, because I know so many of you are doing your own handicapping and like to know the analysis and which way I'm leaning, and so far these NFL games have done quite well, but there is a lot of random variance sometimes to these weeknight college and pro football games. That's why they often do not make my official best bet card. By the way, if you're finding these videos useful, do me a couple favors and I will keep them coming. Comment below. Let me know if you like the weeknight videos. I will keep them coming. Also, thumbs up like. Click that like button. It is greatly appreciated. Also, comment below. What are your thoughts on this Eagles-Commanders game? Side, total player props. Many of you do very well with the player props. I love the input and the feedback. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And also, click subscribe and click the bell for an instant alert so you never miss when these free play videos go up throughout the week. And then, of course, my NFL Fade the Public video this weekend here on the channel. Also, lots of college and pro basketball content throughout the week from numerous cappers. Also, college football. My top 25 video will be ready for Saturday. And don't forget, if you want my official best bets, there's just one way to get them, and that's to be a direct client at wagertalk.com. And it's quite simple. If I have a play, every client gets it. Whether it's a 1 day, a 1 month, or 1 year, every client gets the exact same personal best bets I'm using each and every day. Now, last week was not a good week for us, and I should have known. You know, I always preach the long-term approach, but some of you aren't ready for a full year. You don't have the bankroll yet. So I did a 3-day sampler, and last 7 days, actually, we went 3-8. Not a good 7-day span, and many of you thought the sky was falling. In fact, just 19 and 22 over the last 30 days. But I bring this up for a few reasons. First of all, because so many of you want to know how I'm doing, short-term, long-term, but I preach long-term. And over the last 365 days, all sports is up 191 units for my clients. So if you had a 1-year all access, the package I say I preach to get each and every day, you'd be up 191 units, and that's despite being down 23 units over the past 7 days. In fact, the 3 weeks before that, we were up 2.5 units. We were 16 and 14, and then we went 3 and 8. So overall, 19 and 22 the last 30 days. So yes, 30 days is not a long-term investment approach. We're going to win probably 8 or 9 months out of every 12 on a rolling average. That's what I've done over the last 29 years as a professional handicapper. But it doesn't mean we win every week or every month. The way you ensure that you make money is to play consistently every day, all year, all season. And once again, just a week ago, the previous 11 months and 3 weeks, we're up 215 units. We gave back 23 units. We're now up 191 units the last 365 days. You have to decide if you're a serious investor or a recreational gambler. There's nothing wrong with either one, but be true to yourself. And when I preach long-term, that does not mean 3 or 7 days. That's just random variance. Once again, if you'd like to get on board that 1-year all-access, the promo code is still good, SM365. It gets it down to about $1 per play for every football, basketball, and baseball best bet for the next 365 days and nights. Once again, just over $1 a play with promo code SM365. Now, if you're building that bankroll and want a shorter-term package, you can get the rest of the college or pro football seasons with an instant $50 discount with F-Ball 50. Or if you want to try basketball, which is now here, both college and pro hoops are here. Take $50 off a 30-day college or pro basketball package with B-Ball 30. Or that's the code for that 30-day, the football ones for the rest of the season. Look, you don't have to memorize the promo codes. I know I'm throwing a lot at you here. It's quite simple. Go to my page right now. You'll see all the special offers, the promo codes. You can figure out which one works best for you. No matter which package you choose, every client gets the exact same best bets. I'm personally using it each day. Same best bets I've won with for 29 straight years as a full-time professional. And even despite the 3 and 8, 7-day span, still up 191 units the last 365 days and nights. Many of you have asked what the record was overall. That's why I wanted to give you a little recap here on the video and hopefully educate a few of you out there that think the sky is falling after a down week or two. Once again, check out my page for the promo code special offers. You can also, by the way, see the best bets recapped every single day. There's a rolling last 20 recap at the bottom of the page. Win or lose, the plays are posted afterwards, and you can click on any of them also to read the analysis. You get a feel for how I handicap. And a lot of times, we handicap the game right, and that random variance kicks in. So that's why the analysis is so important as well. And don't forget, I do post free plays throughout the week, almost daily on the page. Liking these free play videos, check out the bonus free plays also on my page for basketball and football. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Steve Merrill. 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. At Steve Merrill. 2 R's, 1 L. At Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV. There's some more great free betting content coming up next.